For you, the way that you move lights up my heart. I'm telling you, don't leave so soon. I wanna hold you close and steal the sweet moonlight. We'll dance the night away. What I'm trying to say is, I want to make you mine. Dum da da dum 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 da da dum dum da da dum.
Auburn.
Dum dum da da dum. Dum da da dum 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 da da dum. Show me the rhythm of your love, I wanna feel it. We're drunk and dancing way too much, I don't believe it. Let's open up and break it down, I'm sure it needs it. We'll sleep it off, wake up again.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Off the Bat. I guess I am still your host, Hefe Picks, hence why Slam the Bookies written to you from the bottom. Alpha is here with me, too. Happy Monday, everybody. Happy Monday, fellas. What's rocking and rolling?
Small slate today. It is a typical Monday slate, but excited to dive in. Think there's a ton of opportunities today. Mr. Slam, always a pleasure when we get you on camera, which means BBB was unavailable today. So we have Mr. Slam, man in the back is now the man in the front. Man. How are we, sir?
Doing both, playing both sides right now. So good, man. I'm excited to have you guys back on the show. Excited to be back. You know, off the bounce was last Thursday. Had a little break there, but it's good to be back on the show, man.
All right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we have a little bit of a smaller slate tonight, but still a lot of good games, a lot of good matchups. Obviously, right now we have only one game going on. Mets beating up on the Marlins 6-0. Games in the top of the ninth. We got a lot of games to go over, guys. Anything from the weekend that stood out to you from the MLB?
I mean, the obvious is the Yankees collapsed last night. That was frustrating. But besides that, yesterday was a typical Sunday. A lot of underdogs. A lot of games went unexpected. It's your Sunday baseball. Slam, any takeaways from you?
Yeah, man. A lot of underdogs yesterday. This weekend especially. The whole week has been kind of square. So the books bounced back and got a bunch of dogs to win outright yesterday.
Shout out Tony. What's good, brother? See you in the chat.
All right, guys. Well, we got a bunch of games to go over. I said we stop wasting the people's time and give the people what they want.
Let's do it.
All right. First game.
Yeah, wow. Starting off right, Slammy. We got the Yanks and the Rays. This is a rematch of last week's exact pitching matchup for the Rays. McLaughlin on the mound again. Not McLaughlin. Wow. McClanahan on the mound again. Obviously, I've been watching way too much Sarah McLaughlin dog commercials.
Yes, absolutely.
Shane McClanahan on the mound. He's fantastic. He's 7-3 with a 1.84 ERA, 0.86 WHIP. The guy's 10-3 in his 13 starts at a strike over prop. He's a strikeout machine. But the Yankees throwing out Garrett Cole. He's 6-1 at 3.33 ERA, a WHIP a little over 1. This is a tough spot. We lost to McClanahan in Tampa. We beat him in New York tonight. It's in Tampa. Alpha, start us off.
It's a different Rays team right now. We all know they're pretty banged up. They still don't have Wander Franco, and they really haven't been getting the job done. We all know how they did against the Orioles. That series was a disaster, especially the first couple games. And you take a look at the lineup tonight, guys. They have 4 guys in the lineup that are batting sub 200. Pinto, Lau, Paredes, and Brujan. They're still extremely banged up, and the Yankees have a power lineup in there. They have all the guys going tonight, and they have Trevino behind the plate as well. Give me the Yanks on the money line at a -135. Hefe, how many times do we say it this year? Every single time the Yanks have been under a -150 or better odds, they continue to cash. Yesterday's loss, they were not in that odd range. So I see them getting it done tonight, and I see them getting to him yet again. Third time this year they're versing McClanahan. Slam, what are you looking at?
What's the record for the Yankees after a loss? It's got to be good, right?
Great question.
Let me look it up here. Continue talking.
Anyways, I like the under in this matchup here. The last meeting went over. I don't know if this is a trap or not. I mean, the Rays got swept in New York. It's Monday. I can't fade the Yankees, man. I don't even like fading the Yankees anymore. Honestly, I think this is a Yankees and underplay for me. I like the under more. I think. The Rays will show up for this game pitching wise, and I think this will go way under, like 2-1, 3-1, or somebody.
The Yankees are 11-4 after a loss, 73%, second in baseball.
Yeah, definitely not fading the Yankees.
I like that. Yep, guys, I'm not fading the Yankees either. I'm taking the Yankees minus 135 money line. I'm putting my money on Garrett Cole. This is a lineup that just saw McClanahan pitch last week. I don't see why they wouldn't have the same success that they had last week versus him. So I'm taking the Yankees on the money line here. Let's get back in the win column, Yanks. All right, guys, let's keep it moving. What do we got next? Giants and the Braves. I mean, look, the Braves have won a ton of games in June so far. I actually believe their record is 13-2. But the competition hasn't been the greatest. Tonight, they start a series versus a pretty solid Giants team, 37-28. And the Giants are throwing out Logan Webb, who is 6-2 on the year. But not to be outshined, Max Fried's on the mound for the Braves. He is 7-2 this year with a sub-3 ERA and a whip right above 1. Braves are home. They are the home favorites at minus 145 odds. I'll start this one off. I'm going to roll with the Braves here. This team is clicking on all cylinders. I know that they lost those 2 in a row to the Cubs, and people thought, oh, what's going on? But they showed that they bounced back yesterday. They got a 6-0 win versus the Cubs, and I think this team is just clicking. I like them. I like the pitching. I like the lineup right now. I like everything about them. I think they get the win tonight. I'm going to take them on the money line. I'm minus 145.
I can see the Braves getting it done here. I'm more comfortable in a total spot. I'm all over the under. We have a ton of great pitching matchups tonight, and I think we're going to see a bunch of games go under the total. This one, it's a little too elevated for me. It's sitting at 8, and I'm all over that under 8, one of my favorite plays today. You get that at minus 105. I've said it all year long. The Giants' offense has been disappointing to me. I know they added some big-time bats to Chris Bryant, but I still don't think they're a great team. Or they lost some bats, but they're still not able to compensate. Slam, what do you think about this one?
I'm with you there with the under, man. I actually like it a lot. Both these guys, Logan Webb against the Braves, 3-0. Max is 4-0 against the Giants here. Both pitch well against one another. Webb is 1.35 ERA career-wise against the Braves. And Max is 2.05 ERA against the Giants. So I like the under in the spot. You can get it what is the under at 8? Yeah, I like it.
Me and Slammy both on the under. Hefe on the Braves. Shout out to in the chat. Where's my cup? Who's here saying Max Fried over 5.5 strikeouts? I do like that prop. Giants had to strike out here. And he says, what's up, ATS fam? And Richie's saying, let's go Mets. The Mets just closed out a 6-0 win over the Marlins.
Nice. Wow. That actually,
good win.
They actually went under too. So
yes, they did. Good win for the Mets. The Mets keep rolling, man.
What do we got, boys?
What do we got next?
Fighting BBB.
The fighting BBBs. BBB is somewhere in a farm or at a pool or asleep. We don't know, possibly charging his phone at a library. I want everybody to comment on BBB's last post, all caps, wake up, you lazy bum. You do that?
Overslept another one.
You do that and the Cardinals win tonight, you get $50 from me. And with that being said, let's take us right into the Cardinals, Braves, Brewers. Really good pitching matchup today. Corbin Burns on the mound for the Brewers. Mikolas on the mound for the Cardinals. Don't get it twisted. 5-4, 2.6 ERA on the year overall, but the man is a menace when pitching at night. 4-0 in night games. 1-4 in day games. He's like Batman. And guess what? This game is at 8:10 p.m. Eastern Standard. It is a night game. I'm rolling with the fighting BBBs, guys. They are a plus 135 money line. You could even get the run line plus 1.5 and minus 150 if that juice is too much to squeeze. Take the money line. I think the Cardinals win this game tonight. I really do.
I agree with you. I do think the Cardinals win, but this is another under spot for me. We have a fantastic pitching matchup here. To back up your point, Corbin Burns at home, 1-3 on the year. So he hasn't pitched that great at home. He's gotten more wins on the road, but I still think this one stays under. Mikolas this year has a 2.4 ERA on the road. He's been unbelievable. And I expect the Cardinals to have a big game here. I think they do win, and I think it stays under the 8, but I'm definitely more comfortable playing the under 8 in this one. You get that at minus 102.
I'm
Slam,
with,
what you got?
I'm with Hefe here, man. I do like the Cardinals. I think it's good value. You get the money line at what? What'd you say?
Plus 145.
Plus 145. You can get at plus 155 at some other books there if you shop around. But I like the Cardinals to kind of get it done here on the road. If you, I think the run line is a lock, but it's way too juicy for me. Corbin Burns last 3 games hasn't been pitching well. 5.14 ERA, 3-0 to the over. I would lean towards the under, but I don't know. I just feel like the last game went under, and I think this one this one might go over. Cardinals have been staying. The bats have been hot, so I don't know. I like the Cardinals here.
Divisional game. I like divisional game unders as well. I think those tend to be played a lot tighter, especially as we get later in the year. So I like this under more for that as well. Fa, what do you think?
Yeah, it's what I like the total. I like the under. The only thing is Glitchman's just been tearing the cover off the ball. He's not getting enough love. He's a possible NL MVP candidate, to be honest with you. The dude is absolutely crushing, just crushing it. Gets no love. So I really like Goldie on that team. They're finally coming into their own with Arenado too. Hater, not Hater. Juice. What's the guy with the long hair?
Other side. Bader.
My God. There we go. Bader. Both long hair. I mean, Hater, Bader, both long hair. Literally both playing in this game. Gorgeous. All right, guys. Let's keep moving.
Let's keep moving.
Jays, White Sox, Berrios on the mound for the Blue Jays. Lance Lynn is still pitching for some reason, and he's on the mound for the White Sox today. Lance Lynn did not do too hot in his first start this year, but he hopes to bounce back today versus the Jays. Like I said, Berrios on the mound. He's 5-2 on the year. His ERA still hasn't recovered from those first couple really bad games. He's at a 4.65 ERA. You guys back in Berrios tonight, Alpha?
Guy, I'm going to sound like a broken record here. This is my last under of the night, but it's another under that I'm playing. Lance Lynn's been a phenomenal pitcher over the last 3 years. He's just getting back into his form. He should have gotten out of the last game. There was a couple bad calls by the umpires. He kind of went nuts on the mound. Really screwed him up there. Then he dialed it back in, but it really did screw up his ERA for the game. And I think Berrios is going to get it going. We all just saw the Yankees series versus the Blue Jays. They could not hit against the Yankees. I anticipate their bats to still struggle. Give me the under here. The current line for this one is sitting at 9. So I think it's just juiced way too high. Give me the under 9.
Damn, Alpha. I was going to say the over. I actually don't really like this game. I think Lance Lynn got so lucky last game because he got the run support. Otherwise, they probably would have lost that game. And Berrios, he gives up a lot of runs, man. Both these guys, last 3 games, Berrios 3-0 to the over. Lance Lynn, got blasted last game, so he might bounce back tonight. The line's kind of fishy. I think it's in the right spot though. You kind of see some reverse line movement going towards White Sox. But if I had to play, I like the over, to be honest. Safe bet, in my opinion.
We'll see tomorrow because I know we have another Slam edition tomorrow. So we'll see who had this one right. I'm definitely on the under here and confident about it. Looks like Slammy likes the over. So more to come tomorrow.
Over, no official play.
Dude, back it up. I need you to say official play. Come on. You can't say all that and then I don't know.
Best lean.
Best lean. All right, let's keep moving.
All right, guys. What do we got next? Last game. That can't be the last game.
Okay, we'll make one more. It's a small game. One more game.
D-backs and Padres, guys. Davies on the mound for the D-backs on the road in San Diego, where Darvish is on the mound. Is there a reason you're clapping? For you, Darvish? That's kind of weird, man. I'm just going to lie to you. It's kind of weird. We'll get into that later. Darvish is great at home and at night. 3-1 at home, 4-1 at night this year. He's 6-3 overall with a 3.35 ERA, but a sub-1 WHIP across 75 innings pitched. So his ERA is only up in those games because the Pods ain't giving him the run support as the WHIP indicates here. I'll start. I like the Padres here in this game, guys. It's a minus 170 money line, so I'm going to have to put him into a money line parlay with another team. And I will let you know what that team is later in the show.
Fantastic. So me and Hefe have the same exact parlay for tonight because it's obviously the only other game that we did not cover. So I wonder what you're going to be taking with me there. I see it the same way you do. I'm a little hesitant, though. Scary scenes with Manny Machado. How are they going to play without him? We know he's definitely not going to be there tonight. We don't know how long he's going to be out quite yet. And he has been one of the best players, if not the best player in the NL this season. Look at his batting average. I believe he was still the highest in batting average in the NL. He's batting .328. It's a tough guy to replace in the lineup right now, so we'll see how it affects him. But I do like him still on the money line.
I don't have a side for this one. Padres got swept by the Rockies. Pretty embarrassing there. They're coming back home. I think they'll get the win here with Darvish on the mound. I like the total here. I like it's sitting at 7, pretty low. Both these guys played to the under here. Last 3 games, all 3 went under for both pitchers. I like the total here. I think it stays low, and then Manny Machado out of the lineup. And you kind of saw the Padres bats struggling in Colorado as well. Absolutely. So I think this would be a pitcher's duel. My prediction 4-1, 3-1, somebody.
Wow. That's just scary with a guy like Zach Davies on the bump. We all know he's
been playing well, though. He's been playing well.
He's okay.
Last 3 games, 1.31 ERA. I don't know his opponents, but let me see his opponents.
It's just scary with him. We all know how he's been throughout the duration of his career. I mean, guy throws an 89-mile-per-hour fastball. So when the guy's throwing that slow, there's certain teams that have some big bats, kind of like the Padres with a Luke Voigt. They could, have a good chance to take him deep. But with no Machado, that definitely lowers the risk a lot because Machado's a guy I would have loved tonight for a home run prop against a guy like Davies. He's someone I could see taking him deep, but without him there, I like your under. I
kind of like Padres' first 5 as well.
Davies is not good on the road either. You take a look at his splits. He's 1-2 on the year with a 4 ERA. He has not done that great on the road, and he hasn't exactly versed the best teams. He's versed the Reds and the Pirates in some of those matchups, and the Royals. So the guy really hasn't faced any good lineups. I'd be very hesitant with taking anything on his side tonight.
Good point. Yep,
I like it.
Definitely on the pods. All right, guys, that's the last game. Is it time for Alpha to yell at us and give us some best bets?
Let's get it.
You guys ready to do it? Let's get it, boys. Best bets. Wade to LeBron. Don't care. We're still doing it. Let's get it. Yankees on the money line. Obviously, one of my favorite plays tonight. Cards, Brewers under 8. Giants, Braves under 8. And I'll give you guys the parlay. Padres, Angels. We didn't cover the Angels game, but we all know Syndergaard in the bump, and I know that's Hefe's parlay as well. Give it to him, Slimmy. What you got?
Let's go. Cardinals on the money line plus 150. Yankees, Rays under 6.5, and I'm taking the under in D-backs and Padres. I like a lot of unders today. I think Cardinals get it done on the road.
Yankees money line, Cardinals money line. Just like Alpha said, I'm putting the Angels with the Padres in the money line parlay. Got that at a plus 140. Syndergaard on the mound versus Bubic for the Royals, who is 0-4 with an 8 ERA. Sounds like a beautiful matchup to me. That does it for us today, folks, on Off the Bat. But guess what? We're going to be here right here tomorrow. We will send out a tweet to let you know if we'll be doing a day episode or an afternoon episode. But either way,
it will be a day episode, 12 o'clock. Stay tuned. We have a special guest on tomorrow's episode. We will share that later tonight. Maybe we'll make him wait. I don't know. But very good baseball capper. Excited to bring him on for you guys.
Exciting stuff, everybody. Guest tomorrow, noon show OTB. Until then, enjoy your Monday. Enjoy the baseball tonight.
Peace.